Welcome back to Dutch Brazil. West Indies Company coins in Dutch Brazil. On the main side of the coin up, we have one of the value indicators. 3, 4, and 11, and subscribed in the GWC emblem of the West Indies Privileged Company Gilcriard. It's a word in Netherlands, in Dutch, a Dutch word. Gilcriard, W, West Indica, and C, Company. On the secondary side of the coin, ANNO, in the year of, and Brazil, from Brazil, which is composed of Brazil plus losango, which means IAE. This is Brasileiro from Brazil. At last, 1645, secondary, Leonardo Silva. The occupation of northeast Brazil by Dutch troops of the West Indies Company extended from 1630 to 1654. During this period, twice in the year 1646 and 1654, Recife was besieged by Brazilian troops. They inhabited the reduced territory of the capital of Dutch Brazil, a little more than 60,000 inhabitants who, due to harassment, were without access to food produced in the rural area, which resulted in a great hunger, forcing the population to consume cats, dogs, and even rats. Of the occupation, due to lack of cash for the payment of soldiers, the Lord of the High Council ordered the opening of a bucket of gold that would come from Guinea and intended for re-export to the Netherlands. 360 gold marks were removed from him. 280 florins, and they ordered gold finishes of different sizes, which represented values of 3, 6, and 12 florins. The somewhat primitive marking of gold pieces was the work of a Dutch miller. On one side it bore the WIC monogram, and on the other, number of the year. The issue of these gold coins gave new credit to the government in the face of free traders, whose aid could at least meet the soldiers' demands until the end of 1645. as the amount of coins made becomes so small. A new coin of 359 marks in gold was carried out, followed by another in August 1646 worth 405 marks, which provoked the indignation of the Amsterdam-based High Council of the company. These were the first coins produced in Brazil, of which the Ricardo Brennan Institute owns the complete collection. And get over in the end of this short podcast. Here I am improve my English. I'm a writer, and speaking English a way to improve my English, because I would like to write books in English like I used to do in Portuguese. And this is a school for me. It's a school for you that's listening to me in English. I'm so glad this is a bridge, bridge. You put the word over there to connect in Brazilian Dutch Brazilian information for English people, for people that speak English. So I'm so glad you came. I'm autistic, I have Dyslexic, and for me reading is hard. I can really hear fewer words, but to read books for me is hard, and I prefer listen.